I think I've reached a point I don't care anymore. As long as these people know who I am. This is my family, my parents and my kids and my siblings, and the people around me know who I am, and I'm going to stay true to myself.
I judged her. I said, now Chunky's with someone else. I was with Sanjay, and that's when I first met you.
People, when they are saying or judging or whatever, they are so conflicted themselves. And it's so easy for them to say, "Arey, failure" or "not a star." See the thing, see how many things they've done. Today you know them because of what they've done in their life.
Whatever praises are coming our way, I think it's all part of the game. I mean, you're saying that you felt bad for me. I mean, I was just, you go with the flow. Whatever you're talking about, whatever you're shooting, whatever you feel, the camera catches. It doesn't lie.
The thing is, if I were to wallow and it's a deep dark hole that you can quickly spiral into. So I choose to be on the other side. So for me, this is what keeps me going. I'm looking at my life completely from the positive angle.
They're fun, they're frothy, their show is fun and frothy, but they're fabulous in every way possible. Inside, outside, everywhere. I love their show, and today on India Gate Presents Dia Buddy's latest episode, we have the fabulous four joining us for a conversation. Neelam, Kothari, Soni, Maheep Kapoor, Bhavana Pandey and Seema ji. Hello. Seema Sajdeh. Seema Sajdeh. I said Seema Sajdeh. I would have said it. I would have come to it much later because genuinely, before beginning also, I would say it's gutsy and it's bold, and I think that's how people should be. And kudos to all of you for putting your lives out there, because I won't get into the judgment thing at all because we're done away with it. I think people have judged you, loved you, all of it is done in the first season. Second season, people are waiting to watch you. I have watched 3 episodes and I must say that I loved all of you. I love the sass, I love the fights, I love everything about your show. I think people are going to troll me now for saying love, itne sare baar. But that's genuinely the emotion that people have towards your show. Did you guys expect that kind of a response to the first season?
Not at all.
Not at all.
No. We thought we had to force our families to watch us. At least you guys to watch it.
Yeah.
But we were not expecting it at all.
We were pleasantly surprised.
Shocked, more like
What about you?
It's been amazing. Couldn't have asked for anything better, really.
To pinch little bit.
But it is something that has not been done on in the Indian arena before. So it was a kind of a risk, but it's a risk that has paid off really well. But what works for the show's favor is the bonding that all of you have. You guys are friends for 25 years. Like people say that 7 years is, after 7 years, it's for lifetime. How did you guys meet? Do you remember the first time you guys met each other?
When I met you in the lobby of a hotel in Delhi.
Taj Palace.
She was in a bright yellow skin tight.
What's different? I mean, bright
But
green.
it was skin tight, and she had these blue lenses and
That's different.
blonde hair. And I said, Abhi, now who's this with Chunky? I was going in.
See, this one had judged me.
I judged her. But I'm not claiming to be any prissy princess that I wouldn't have. I judged her. I said, now Chunky's with someone else. I was with Sanjay, and that's when I first met you.
So was it a double date?
No, it wasn't a double date. She was with Chunky. We just happened to be in the same hotel. I think I was going upstairs or something.
Yeah, Chunky and I, we went in the lobby and y'all were going up to the room or something, and we just waved to each other.
We just waved. I said,
Kaun hai ye? Maheep was doing on my face, hey, kaun hai? Like this. I was like, excuse
But that's very
me.
Maheep.
Yeah.
What about you? How did you both come into the group? Like, who was the one? You guys knew each other from before, right?
I knew Neelam from before. So I used to go to the set when she was shooting because I was a huge fan and wait outside her van so I could see her. And then Chunky is related to me, so I used to keep going for all his shoots, and I would take my school friends, and I was like this, you know what, I'm related to Chunky Pandey, and I can get you into that set and whatever. So I had those brownie points I used to collect in school. That's how I met her.
And tell them how you wanted to burn my hair.
Yeah, I did. Actually, I walked into the van and she had the most stunning, long, black, thick hair. I wanted to set fire to it because I didn't have it. I was very jealous.
But Seema, after that,
tried to
after
ruin your
Seema had Nirvaan, we've done some crazy trips together.
Yeah.
First time I met Bhavana was just before she got married to Chunky. And we were like, oh, Chunky's fiance, wow,
Yeah.
hot.
So
And
from
Maheep,
Pawn
I think
ke
I met
Pawn
at
hai
Gauri's
beach
house.
fiance.
I think we met at Gauri's, yeah.
Yeah.
First time.
And Maheep,
Gauri's house. I mean, they were all there at my wedding. I mean, after that, it was just, I mean, honestly.
So we celebrate classic bonds and yours is one. But if I ask you one by one, what makes your relationship classic?
I think it's comfort. Yeah. If you ask me one word, comfort.
What about you?
Trust. Like, I can trust these women.
Rats.
I was going to say that. Are you going to say that? You could.
I trust them. I totally trust them. So that is in itself comfort, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
I think I would say love. There is deep-rooted love. Whatever we may show on the face. There is. See? Oh, that was for the whatever you may show on the face.
I think that, you know, there are not so many adjectives to describe, am I right?
Say
one.
one.
But it is at the
Ek
root
bol de.
of any relationship, whether it's a friendship or any other relationship, what really holds it together is immense trust.
Yeah.
So the love and the trust, I think they go hand in hand, and that makes you comfortable.
I also like how you all are different from each other and how you are exactly the way you are on the show. It's many people feel that it's scripted, but it is not, you know. It's like the energies are like that. Like when we meet, like people who get to meet you will say that the energies are exactly how you see on the show. Was it a conscious move to bring it on the table? The fights, are they real? Like when you guys fight on the show, this time there are so many. The first 3 episodes, it's been like, there are daggers drawn.
I've forgotten. We've been so normal. And
There's a fight between Seema and Neelam. There's a fight between the two of you.
In the first 3 episodes, we haven't seen it.
Yeah.
That is
We've not seen this.
Oh no, I'll tell you what he's talking about. The Avinash's shoot thing.
No, that has not come.
Oh, that's not come.
Yeah, but we've seen in the coming up.
So then we fought even before that?
Yeah.
We
Hang on,
really
Seema
fought.
and me.
No, you know what? Actually,
What as in there was a misunderstanding that you wanted to clear. Like both of you were like, have I dumped you? You was talking about the dumping thing.
I like how he's telling us about Tell us more.
See, this itself
Get the
shows that
popcorn.
it's not scripted because we have kind of even, like, we don't even
Switched off.
remember that.
Yeah.
Switched off.
I can tell you one thing, is because we've come out of lockdown,
Yeah.
and we were like, yeah, like that. We come with our claws out like that.
But I want to know, are the fights real? Like,
100% real.
We are not good actors,
100%.
except Neelam. Okay, I would like to say none of us can act, and Neelam has not acted in this show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said, give me the Oscar then.
Without barring the show, like, do you remember your first few fights? Like, you know, kya hota hai when you're friends, like, you spoke to Bhavana right now. So Bhavana and I have had fights, of course. We are best of friends. So what happens in the first 2-3, you're trying to gauge how the other person is going to come back and what is it. And then after the 4th or 5th, you're like, acha, we know how that person is going to react. She knows how I'm going to react. So when did you guys reach that point?
No. We've had so many. Can you imagine 25 years of friendship? First fight, last fight. I can't
How
even
can you
remember.
keep track? Now you have to fight only now to reach here where we are.
Yeah.
But do you remember any of the
You know
bigger
what is
ones?
amazing about this show is, like, I don't really remember the fights, but I am just happy that, and I guess Netflix is very happy, and so is Dramatics, that a lot of clarifications have genuinely happened on the on the show.
Oh, this season especially.
It's not even clarifications, it's like just letting your feelings out and speaking to each other, which probably we were hiding or shying away from.
Yeah.
It's strangely come in front of the camera. It's supposed to be the other way around. It has happened this way.
But I have to tell you this, that on the show, like you said right now, that both of you met each other first and both of you met each other first and were closer. So no, you have actually addressed the fact that you've drifted closer to Seema and you've drifted closer to Neelam. It's not a really good feeling in the beginning to have your friend move on to somebody else, right? What went through your minds? Like on the show when I saw you on the call, I genuinely felt for you. I'm not kidding. I've been in that space a little bit, so it connected with me. There's things from everybody's life that connects with you, right?
The thing is that now, at that point, you feel differently. You're more, let's say, you're more touchy when you're in your, 20s, 30s. Now we've come to our 40s. Now you kind of just, we've gone through different phases. Each one of us has been close to each other, depending on what phase of my life. Maybe she was busy at one phase, so we connected. Maybe she was busy, so we connected. So, it's at the end of the day, we're all four very tight-knit.
Yeah, that's...
But yeah, it's just the phases that we've gone through. And at that point, we were very touchy. But like, you can see it. Even if I've had the call, it doesn't affect my relationship with her.
Yeah, that is
at
true.
all.
That is true.
It's also sometimes two people are going through a similar emotion around that time period, and then you tend to get closer. But it's not like, it's just that. And I feel like I have been close to each one of them. It's not like it was twos, and it's not really like that. I mean, maybe it's coming across because certain topics have been touched.
Yeah.
But it's been like each one of us has been close to each one of us at different
No,
times.
also I think the personalities match.
It's the personality.
Right? You both are a little similar and you both are a little similar. So that's why maybe people have made that 2 and 2 also, right?
Yeah, of course, that too.
What do you think?
I mean, it's all about circumstances.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, it's not even about personalities
similar.
and clubbing two people together. I just think it's about circumstances. Today, I may be feeling a certain way, say, for example, about Maheep, and I may discuss it with Seema. I mean, it's a circumstance. I don't think it's so much about personalities.
One thing very good about the show in the first season and in the second season is that you guys have come up with your insecurities and like bared your soul. Like I remember that one scene in the finale where you spoke about going through a really tough time and Shah Rukh and Gauri being there for you. And similarly, you have spoken about, both of you have spoken about, people don't really see that. Both of you, I must say that Sanjay sir and Chunky sir have been working for so long, but they have seen a lot of ups and downs. Yesterday I met Ananya, I spoke to her about the same. That people sometimes tend to overlook that because you belong to a certain family or you come from a filmy zone. They don't really see the struggles or the downfalls a little bit. So you've spoken about those kind of insecurities in the first season, and I just said that you've braved it and you have done what I thought that you would do in the first season. But I'm glad that you've come and done it in the second season, and it takes a lot of gumption. It's sad we are saying it's guts and gumption, but that's how the conditioning is, Does it sometimes bother you that the insecurities that you're coming up will not be judged but will not be taken in the right stead?
I think there's going to be a flip side to every coin.
Yeah.
There are going to be people who are going to understand us, and there are going to be people who are just going to trash us. I accept it. But as long as the majority of especially women get us and get where we're coming from, that listen, we've got our issues. We've all got our problems, and we're very similar. We will all connect as women somewhere because we go through similar situations, whatever it is, whether it's our children, whether it's our husbands, whether it's our life, I think, anyway, the fact that the show did well means that women resonated with us a lot more than they didn't.
And I think men also did.
Yes.
I think even men did too.
Yeah.
I think they got
And I
us.
think more men watch the show. Actually,
Really?
yeah.
I also felt that.
Yeah.
A lot of men watched. They were pretending not to, but
Exactly.
they did.
Yeah.
And I feel like people, when they are saying or judging or whatever, they are so conflicted themselves because somewhere they are saying, oh, they are privileged because they're star wives or, they're star kids, whatever. And on the other hand, they say, Arey, ye star hai. So first decide. First decide. Is he a star or is he not? And, it's so easy for them to say, Arey, failure or not a star. See the thing. Na? See how many things they've done. Today you know them because of what they've done in their life.
And how they are as human beings.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know what? That's what I've realized, that you are so confused yourself when you're trolling. First, be clear.
Yeah.
What you're trolling about.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, was it difficult for you? Because in the first season, I genuinely felt that you were being a little careful. Everybody's calling you proper and all. It's not like that.
That's
yeah,
my
exactly.
personality.
You were being a little careful of what you're. But in the last episode, when you actually broke down, I did feel bad for you.
Why?
Yeah.
Never feel bad.
Was it difficult to come out with your insecurity in that?
No, I just feel, listen, we've signed up for this, all right? And the whole deal is you put yourself out there, you've got to give it your 100%. Now we've put ourselves out there and we've opened up our lives to criticism, for judgment, for praise. So I think whatever brickbats, whatever praises are coming our way, I think it's all part of the game. Yeah. I mean, you're saying that you felt bad for me. I mean, I was just, you go with the flow. You know, whatever you're talking about, whatever you're shooting, you know, whatever you feel, the camera catches. You know, it doesn't lie.
What about you? Now coming to that, was it a difficult move? Because on the show, in the second episode, I think, when you speak to Nirvaan is when I see what you... Does it sometimes become difficult to have that tough exterior when you know you're going through so much within?
No, I think it's what keeps me going. The thing is, you know what? If I were to wallow, and it's a deep dark hole that you can quickly spiral into. So you know, I choose to be on the other side. So for me, this is what keeps me going. And if I, you know, even for the kids or for my family members, my brother or my sister, it's not nice to see your sister wallowing or your daughter, and you know, then you're constantly stressed about that person and whatever, you know. So it's for them to see that I'm looking at my life completely from the positive angle. I have let go of any negativity or anything I might have, and also I think I've reached a point I don't care anymore. As long as these people know who I am, this is my family, my parents and my kids and my siblings, and you know, the people around me know who I am, and I'm going to stay true to myself. And quite frankly, I have zero filter.
Yeah.
So even if I want to, I can't. As I've been told by even my producer, you're a very bad liar.
No,
because
that's a good thing.
I've tried.
That's a good thing. But why would you lie anyway?
No, I'm just saying, you know, even that doesn't come to me. But in general, I'm just saying that's not my personality.
And coming to kids, both, she's of course, Ananya Panday is love, and Ananya Panday is always going to be family. When I meet Ananya today, I feel like she's matured so much in the last 2 years. She's so much more prepared about, she knows that things she says are with a pinch of humor, but sometimes people take it differently. But she knows, she doesn't care anymore. She's like, I will do what I want to do. Shanaya is going to begin. Have you prepared them in that space so that it doesn't affect their mental sanity?
It's very, very, very important. See, people don't understand that mental health is a very, very important thing. True. And because they're so exposed on social media, we're living in a world which is so different to what we grew up in, that I'm also learning as a parent, you know, it's something that we keep talking. Every dinner, every lunch, we are lecturing, talking. And luckily, she also has friends like Ananya and Suhana, who are constantly got her back. They've got each other's back. So that also makes a lot of difference. But yeah, and you know what? They've grown up together. They've grown up together. And they've seen, like you mentioned, the struggles, the failures, the graph, the journey. They've seen the ups, they've seen the downs. They are so ingrained with how things are and how people talk about their dads who've been exposed in the industry and whatever. So they actually are, by the grace of God, very mature.
What's happening to these girls is that they are growing in front of the public.
Yeah.
We grew up in private. They are growing up in the public eye. Means it's not even what happened a few years ago. Public eye means like scrutiny almost. Yeah. So, you know, they'll have to go through there, and I think they are very strong. I'm not 1% of what these girls are.
It's true.
In strength.
It's true.
I'm not.
I can't deal with the kind of negativity
way.
that they deal with without a reason on a daily basis.
Yeah.
That's
Daily basis.
They are very
Strong.
They're resilient also. They're really strong.
And now we move on to the final segment. It's called India Gate Presents Classic Bonds, where we celebrate classic bonds and we test your bond. It's basically how well do you know each other. 5 questions you will know and we'll rate you, and whoever scores the highest percentage on that buddy meter
Gets a
wins a
hamper.
So welcoming all of you to the final round, which is India Gate Presents Classic Bonds with the Fabulous 4. तो मैंने आपको game explain कर दिया है. There are 3 questions that you have to answer about each other, 1 about each, and 2 more which all of you have to answer about Gauri and Karan. Now what will happen is if I ask what is your favorite color, so you will write your favorite color and they have to match. Okay, if none of them match, if you feel that one is still closer, we'll give them that percentage. So whenever you give a correct answer, it's 20% on the classic buddy meter that we have. Okay, first question about Bhavana ma'am. So it'll be, if Bhavana could choose, which profession would she choose? You know, Ananya would have a different answer to this.
She's mad. She thinks that high hopes she has.
But you-
she
don't know.
cannot
What
get
can
such
she be?
a
Show me.
But you
brilliant.
What would she do?
Huh? Yeah.
What do you say?
You had fun with her?
It's such a, she's right.
You had fun with Vijay?
Okay, I've done mine.
I'll tell you.
I have an either.
Hang on,
or
wait.
situation.
Yeah,
Okay, fine.
mine is like,
I have an either or situation.
Okay.
I don't know what. Either
Don't joke, it's serious. huh?
Okay, should we show answers?
I still don't know.
What do you mean? Can I?
Yeah.
Hello, yaar, yalla take
Yeah.
it. Mine is this: communications and PR or
Astrology.
Astrologer, that's a joke.
Astrologer's you, Pandey.
what have you written?
Starting our own brand. I think
Yeah,
that's...
business.
yeah,
But you're
business.
good at the-
business.
But this is also starting
Yeah.
a brand.
But
huh? Hang on, wait.
brand
Hang on.
means has two
Bhavana.
either
No, business,
No, but
business.
You are
I said
the communication and PR side of it.
I'm done with it. I can't
But
bear
You're
it.
20 and 20 and clearly business is not your forte.
Pandey. Seema.
Business is not your
I
forte.
would put that for you.
We have seen that also on the
But
show.
you're so interested in it. I feel you.
I love being a businesswoman.
The only person who's not scored yet is Seema.
Why? I got
Because
there's only one.
communication is not right and business is not your forte. We've seen that. We've seen your siblings troll you for that also on the show.
I talk shit.
Okay, Maheep. One thing that could instantly irritate her, like right now. Ye hua?
Right now, or
Or just generally.
Generally, anytime. Matlab, she's in a happy mood and can
Yeah.
instantly put her off.
being late.
Yeah.
I was writing that.
Getting late.
Anyone who gets late.
Being late.
Who doesn't
Answer.
respect my
Don't say
time
answer. Neelam was still writing.
and pisses me off. No, she wrote it.
Someone being late. Yeah, we all
So
know.
Yeah, I can't stand it.
40, 40 and 20.
Why 20?
And 20. Yeah, you didn't get the right.
Oh,
last one
I
right.
said being late.
It's 40, 20, 40, 20. Now Seema's question.
Yeah.
Because it's of course related to the show. When people see, they'll know. If Seema could date someone from the industry right now, who would she?
It's never gonna happen.
You
But
said na pass. That
Chalo.
pass ka number 1 name.
Yeah.
It's never gonna happen. Did you all say that?
We all said that.
No. It ain't gonna happen.
That's why I made it Hollywood.
Immediately DM.
Listen, there's no harm in aiming high. Huh?
Yeah. You never say never, huh? And imagine this show will be repeated.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt may see this.
Yeah, he
I
might.
really wish.
Listen, but have you ever Instagrammed him at least? You do
I've Instagram many people.
Brad Pitt?
No, not yet.
अगर बॉलीवुड के नाम लेते.
No, I Instagram.
Brad Pitt, no.
By the way, there are more industries
Tom
also.
Cruise is a
Close second.
60, 40, 40, 20.
Yeah.
Okay, Neelam. Neelam's all-time favorite co-star would be?
Oh, sweet.
How sweet.
Are we right?
Yeah. So it's 60, 60, 40.
And 60. We
And
all
60,
60.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're on 60. Now, all of you will be writing. These are not questions that we need Karan and Gauri for. I would wish that they were there. But these are easy questions, like trivia questions. How many films has Karan directed himself?
Is it correct?
Okay.
Wait, it's.
Is this-
Um,
Got it. I got it.
This.
Well,
5, but not. Hang on, wait. Not including this one.
yeah. Which one?
The one that's
Rocky
Rocky
Rani.
or Rani.
You're not including
No,
that?
I'm not. Why will I? It's not
You
released.
include that. Include that.
So then it's plus one.
Okay. Okay, fine.
many?
So you're saying without Rocky Rani 5 and with Rocky Rani 6.
Yeah.
You're saying the same. You're saying 7. Let me tell you, only she is correct.
Why
Which
7?
one have I missed?
Thank you.
So it's kuch hota hai.
Kuch
Yeah,
Kabhi
Kabhi
Khushi
Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum.
Kabhi alvida.
Abhi Alvida.
Okay.
Student of the year.
My name is Khan.
Adil Mushkil and Rocky Rani.
Yeah, I
Yes.
forgot
Clearly with.
80%.
Which one I forgot?
नहीं अभी भी एक है ना.
One I lost.
Last सवाल है about
my God.
Gauri Khan. So you are leading with 80.
Yes.
She's very happy.
You are at 40. You both are at 60. Okay. Which was Gauri Khan's first production? Which movie was her first production venture? She did it for a friend.
Only she knows.
Her friend directed it.
Her friend directed it.
Yeah, one of her friends directed it.
No, I don't know this. So I'm not writing it. Now Maheep has seen the others.
No, I've not seen the others, bitch. I'm not a cheater.
She's written Kuch was not produced by her.
With
She
Dharma.
wasn't. She was co-producing. They
No,
wrote
no,
production by her. No.
No, it is Main Hoon Na.
Yeah.
Well.
I'm not filmy gyan over here.
So the scores are, she's at 100%. Okay, you are at 80.
80.
You are at 60.
Okay, whatever.
And Seema is at 40.
Whatever.
But, I love you guys. I love the show so much. So, of course, it was a competition, but the hamper comes to all of you. So, the India Gate hamper goes to all. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It was lovely, and it is always lovely meeting all of you. I've only met all of you together on Zoom calls. Finally, we are doing this in person, and she's
Super fun.
So I love it.
And I
you
had
guys love the hamper.
Mishmish.
And before going, I'll just say that this show is to celebrate classic friendships. Like I said, that they say if you have spent 7 years with somebody, it's for a lifetime, whoever it can be. And when I see the show, genuinely, there's a point where you say that my girls come first, and that's the
Bros
best
over
thing.
hoes, as
Yeah,
we say.
exactly. And I think
Right.
you guys are fabulous. You guys are amazing human beings, and eating also. I love it. Thank you so much for this conversation, and all the best for the show.
Thank you.
Thank you. It was fun.